Now, this month has been all about celebrating ourselves as women. And I just want to take a moment to say, it's a great time to be alive, and isn't it such a great time to be a woman? I know I feel blessed. I feel so much gratitude around waking up every day, getting to create my life inside of this vessel, this body that is all the way female. What is it that you are loving about being a woman right now? Our flexibility, our strength, our intelligence, our capacity to take on so much, our capacity to lead. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing that I'm always inspired by.
I think diversity is not only something that we need, but it's a responsibility. And we are all responsible for accounting and working for a more diverse scenario, more diverse opportunities. We have to take an active role in building this technology. Technology must be built in a way that everyone participates, okay? And that includes women, men, and every diverse group that should be included in that social way of thinking.
When you bring people who have different kinds of perspectives, life experiences, and you bring them to the table, no telling what you will discover. Not only the kind of language you'll use, but the kind of products that might stretch you in a certain way, or the way you do outreach, where you might not have thought that we could do this, or if we just changed this word, it would affect this community, or a woman different than a man, or the young versus older. And those kinds of not only discussions around an executive table, but really as we think of society and who we're keeping in and how we're making people feel welcomed into a broader world where we're all creating it together. So I think it's not only necessary, but it makes life more interesting too.
I'm saying there's not really a limit in what industry the women, female entrepreneurs can pursue, because right now there is money available for female entrepreneurs.
At Turing, our mission is to unleash the world's untapped human potential. We want to find great developers from all over the world, from a variety of different diverse backgrounds, cultures. We believe that amazing people, when given the right opportunity, will do amazing things. Women in Tech is an event that's very close to our hearts, and we're very excited to bring more women into tech, understand how we can support them better.
What is it that inspires you? What gets you juiced? And then try to orient your career towards those things as you're making this journey. And don't get caught up in it has to be linear, right? Take some chances and make that little hop to the left or that hop to the right, and give yourself the experience.
So I think really two principles. Number one is some self-reflection on what you really enjoy. Where do you come alive? What meetings are you really, really coming alive in, or what exercise you're coming alive in, and identifying those strengths. And then number two is stretching yourself in areas.
All my directors and VPs I worked with, I got into connection with them. I tried to ask them, how can I move ahead? What will help me shape my career ahead? So those kind of questions, going directly, like, of course you will be intimidated. Of course you will have that nervousness, but surpassing those and then just going and just saying that, hey, guide me, let me know, how can I move ahead? Those kind of questions, you would get some answer, and you should have the ability to pick up from those answers that what can work for me.
For me to be able to say that the first time I joined the tech industry, forget it. But because I was able to build a community of all different people, I felt so comfortable that me being able to express myself made me so much more comfortable, confident, and it showed it in the work that I was doing. So definitely a true believer there that the community is extremely important so that you can build your confidence and be able to succeed in your career in technology and in cloud, because we need cloud technologists out there.
When I started in the communities, I believe there is a space for us. And when I began seeing all of these amazing opportunities that I saw through these mentorships programs, things that they were doing, and I saw, okay, it's not only me, there are more women trying to find a space. And if you see that, then you start to see the connection. Let's start working together towards a more inclusive world in technology. But I don't think it stops there. we're trying to look more into the workspace overall and the world, because I think it's not only happening in the tech community, it's happening in different spaces. And I think we need to work more towards diversity and inclusive world and break that bias.
Women, or not just female, but I think everybody, even men in smaller cities, or anybody who is coming from the background, all of them need help. They don't know about opportunity, whether it is men or it is women.
We often go to like race, gender, and LGBTQ, but we also need to factor in age, ability, religion, caretaker, and parent status. Those all matter as well, and socioeconomic status as well. So like thinking about those things also can lend to a more inclusive environment outside of just the trifecta or the main ones that we often think about.